reading from the Gospel according to St. Matthew. The birth of Jesus the Messiah took place in this way. When his mother Mary had been engaged to Joseph, but before they had lived together, she was found to be with child from the Holy Spirit. Her husband Joseph, being a righteous man and unwilling to expose her to public disgrace, planned to dismiss her quietly. But just when he had resolved to do this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will bear a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. "Look, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall name him Emmanuel," which means God is with us. When Joseph awoke from sleep, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded him. He took Mary as his wife. How privileged we are to witness the fruit of St. Matthew's willingness to daily journey close to Jesus with an open and receptive heart during Jesus' 3-year public ministry. This gave him the strength to speak with a strong conviction and great simplicity how the birth of Jesus the Messiah took place. God the Father had selected Joseph to be Mary's spouse, knowing he would put no hindrance to Mary's holy desires of chastity, and with grace would prosper Mary in them. Although Joseph felt unworthy of being selected, as he had renewed his vow of chastity, he had resigned himself to God's will, leaving all at God's disposal, and was filled with great veneration and esteem for Mary. Mary and Joseph had shared their promise to serve the Most High in perpetual chastity at the onset of their betrothal to one another, and God honored them both with an abundance of grace. However, Joseph, being true to the Mosaic law, would have divorced Mary, but God intervened by sending an angel to enlighten him of the divine miracle happening within Mary's womb, and this helped him to reverse his fear of being unworthy of such a call to be the legal father of the Davidic Messiah. Joseph had been struggling for a couple of months with reason, proclaiming Mary as blameless while the senses were accusing Mary of unfaithfulness. It was befitting that the angel deliver this message to Joseph at a time when the senses, which had been scandalized, were inactive and suspended in their operations. This then allowed Joseph to regain their full use, purify and dispose himself by many acts of virtue for entertaining the operation of the Holy Spirit, which had been entirely interrupted by his troubles. When Joseph awoke with the full consciousness that his spouse was the true Mother of God, he gave thanks to the Lord for having revealed to him this mystery and for having made him the husband of her whom God had chosen for his mother.